Our ultimate objective in this region is to build a replacement for a way station that was lost to the tar. The first step is to put a shelter with our scientists on the Chiral Network. Now, we don't know the first thing about Ammonite's status or
Nope.
what Higgs is up to. That's
Nothing good.
for us as much
But
as
the
you.
shushing
But we won't
motion
know more until we get
is
to
something that
Edge
the
Dot
other
City.
dead
And that
individuals
means
did.
connecting this region first.
So what does that mean? Higgs died as well?
You should start with the Geologist and the Paleontologist. The latter's holding something for the Evo biologist, so I recommend you save her for last.
Okay.
That way, you can finish a delivery and link up the final site in one go. Once all
And
three
then
are
to the
done,
Chiral relay.
come back here. Then we can get to work on the replacement for that lost way station.
Received and understood, Die Hard Man. But you know Unger personally, and I know that because I've seen you in his memories, in Lou's memories. Alright. What does this do?
Thermal pad. Indispensable gear for cold weather operations. Especially useful when traversing snow-capped mountains.
Hasn't been a problem so far. What does it do? Device attached to the shoulder or the hip that will automatically activate in snowy conditions to keep the wearer warm. Wearing thermal pads will reduce the degree to which snowy conditions reduce stamina. And I didn't quite get that last bit of the line. And will increase the amount of stamina restored by drinking from the canteen. It will also enable the wearer to rest in the snow without freezing. Onboard batteries will contribute to overall battery capacity. The more units used, the greater the effect, but the less cargo you'll be able to fetch to your suit. I can put them on my hips, I think. Alright. Let's grab 2 of those. I got the armor on my shoulders. I want to keep that. Attach to right hip. Second one, attach to left hip. Alright. That will keep me warm up here. I might as well have them on. I've been given them. I don't mind necessarily using up the space. Confirm. For now. I also want to fabricate another hermetic grenade, which is in weapons. Let's make sure I have a... I've got the non-lethal assault rifle. I don't need a shotgun. I don't think I'm going to run into too many terrorists up here. I'll keep the... I'll get a climbing anchor as well. And 2 PCCs. Carry all of this on back. Not the hermetic grenade. That goes to the grenade pouch. Okay. Now we'll take on orders. You do have standard orders. The roboticist, to the doctor, and to the mountain knot. But all of which I'm going to ignore for now. Because let's get on with the main story. You want me to go to the geologist, then the paleontologist. An antimatter bomb delivery to the paleontologist. Handle with care, avoid impact. I have to do both of these, so take both of them to the geologist, then to the paleontologist. I'm gonna need a floating carrier for this one.
A geologist of ours has been studying fossils as part of his research into prehistoric extinction events. He's been out there conducting excavations for a while now, and has begun to suffer the effects of chiral contamination.
Hence the medicine. Got it.
No doubt the result of excessive exposure to chiralium during the dig. Until the site is properly decontaminated, his work can't proceed. Nor will his health improve. So we need you to bring him some chiralium scrubbing agents.
And what of the antimatter bomb?
Administering shock. Stand clear.
Heartman's back.
The stratum the team was investigating dates from the end of the Cretaceous period.
Straight back to business.
The infamous mass extinction, which brought the reign of the dinosaurs to a close, leaving small mammals to inherit the Earth. It's the most recent of the Big Five, and one of the largest mass extinctions the world has ever seen. In any event, our team found something truly remarkable. Can you guess what it was? A fossil beach. If that is indeed what it is, then he has made a tremendous discovery. Therefore, Sam, It is essential that you deliver those chiralium scrubbing agents as soon as possible.
Yeah, well, that's next.
One more thing, Sam. For this run, you'll be transporting an antimatter bomb. A Bridges paleontologist working on a dig says he needs it.
We'll just...
Apparently, the Forssell
Yeah,
wants to
he says he
sell
needs it. Give him an antimatter bomb.
tar, and the only way he can get to them is by blowing it wide open. Now, hopefully I don't need to tell you to be extra careful when handling high-yield explosives. But in case I do, make sure you keep that container in one piece, no matter what.
Okay. I need a floating carrier. Simple as that. There we go. Offload and stick the anti-chiralium medication on there, as well as the big fuck-off antimatter bomb.
Sam, I'm sure you haven't forgotten, but you need to be extremely careful with that antimatter bomb, especially when transporting it by a carrier or vehicle. Any irregularities should trigger an alarm. Don't ignore it.
Well, I'm putting it on the carrier, because it's an antimatter bomb, and it's better there than on my back, surely. It's 80 kilograms. You know what, maybe it would be better on my back. Because I've known that carrier to bump up and down, but I'll leave the rest of that. It's bulky, I'll just leave that on the carrier. For safety's sake. Okay, that all? Alright. Next job to the geologist. Not the paleontologist. The geologist I'm heading to first. Quite the trek on this occasion. And timefall all the way. Time snow all the way. Someone's kind of put this in my way. That's not helping, actually.
Sam, so Heartman told you all about the lake. How the attack that created it changed his life forever.
Yes.
Not only
Oh,
did he lose his
that's
family,
where he lives.
Very nearly lost himself. For 21 minutes, he was in a state of cardiopulmonary arrest. Under normal circumstances, he would have died. Therapeutic hypothermia saved his life. But the 21 minutes he spent on the other side had a lasting effect on him. Perhaps
I didn't know there was actually here.
his Doom's abilities seem to have increased.
So he has Dooms
And
as
now
well.
he
I
takes
think I knew
every
that.
opportunity to walk the beach in search of his family.
My apologies, Sam. You came all this way to visit me, yet I neglected to give you a proper farewell. Do be careful out there. As I mentioned before, this region is rich in memories of death and extinction. It should come as no surprise that BTs are sighted here more frequently. Perhaps you recall the models in my lab? Their designs were all based on eyewitness accounts. Though I suppose they must have struck you as strange, considering the many times you've come face to face with the real McCoy.
Yep. Yeah, I did. I want to get that memory chip, but not now. I'll have to come back here at some point. I'll see if I can buzz by that later. Luckily, some very enterprising gentleman has left this comfortably for me. That's an obstacle in range of that one, so let's just leave the likes, as they are very welcome. And take a quick shortcut. Thank you, Pepe. Bunch of likes for this one as well. Both ends deserve it. See, that's what I'd be worried about with the antimatter bomb. The way that thing goes absolutely bananas there. The geologist, where'd you go? You're the paleontologist. Geologist is over here. Never hide that. Alright, I'm gonna... Good. Alright. We're not gonna circumnavigate. I want to be on this hill as little as possible with the rockfall. go into the roboticist. It's special alloys. I'm not picking up that stuff if I don't need it. Already, wow. Armor plate container. Oh shit. Armor plate. Attached to the bloody shoulder. Replace that. I don't need that there. Armor plate. That one. Attached to that shoulder. Confirm. Yeah, I'll keep the PCCs on my back. What the hell were you thinking? I'm gonna crest the hill on this occasion, rather than trying to walk perpendicular to the rockfall. Okay, I've got thermal pads warming me up. I've got armor protecting me. I should be safe as houses from this mountain. Let's have a quick drink. God damn it. This entire region is a nightmare, I imagine. Climb. Come on, this way. Try to stay out of the range of the BTs if I can manage it. Here come the blizzards. Okay, down there, I think. Total whiteout here, which means I'm going to be scanning like nobody's business. Oh, fuck me. That building actually jump scared me there a little bit. Container damaged. We're only 185 meters away from this, from the Geologist. You know, don't move too fast, Sam. Right, I'm gonna head down to the flats here. I probably should get off this side of the mountain. Still gonna get this bomb to the Paleontologist. More energy drink. Keep on top of that. There goes the container. That's to be expected in this weather. At least I didn't run into any actual BTs. But they are thick on the ground around here. Okay, found them. Oh, what was that? That's a hologram, I think. You really shouldn't do that. I suppose I'll grab these rare techs. Only a small piece of cargo. I can bring it back to Heartman's lab eventually. I hear you guys got a problem with chiral infection. Okay. No data sticks here. Yours was a fun trip. Not quite as, terrifying as the trip to the spiritualist, but, you know, not much more comforting. Bunch of your medication. Enjoy. And you can have my carrier. I don't need it anymore.
Sam Bridges. Oh, thank God for that. I was worried you might not get here in time. But then I've done nothing but worry of late.
Yeah, you've been probably very isolated this far out.
See, that end of day stuff, I put the nightmares down to fatigue. The possibility of chiral contamination never even occurred to me. It's just lucky we caught it before the suicidal stage.
Jesus H. Christ, thank you, man.
Not an option. My research is nowhere near complete. It's not just my life you're saving here. It's my life's
Well, I'm glad to be of service.
I started to wonder if I'd ever see these meds. I guess you really are good at what you do, huh? Thank you.
Welcome, Geologist. And hopefully he'll join up, and hopefully there'll be a goddamn shelter. Because I need one of those to heal up my freaking antimatter bomb casing.
Oh, yes. Right then. If you'd do the honors.
Be happy to, man. Okay. Getting really filled out now, this map. The Geologist has joined the UCA. And level 2 cuffs climbing anchor. New interview data required. Interview with the Geologist. See a time for shelter, but it's a ways out there. I might plant one down.
And just like that, I'm part of the UCA. With access to a treasure trove of historical research materials.
And medicine.
Studying this fossil beach should be a good deal easier now. Assuming I can prove once for all that that's what it is. Honestly, though, I'm just excited I can finally share these findings with everyone. Can you believe I found chiral deposits in strata dating back 65.5 million years?
Yes.
Evidence of an ancient Death Stranding.
Wasn't asteroid, was it?
Chiral matter has existed on Earth since long before the dawn of man. This stratum is proof of that. Look at this, Sam. Do you see that black fissure there? We believe this is the source of the Chiralian readings. In the distant past, earthquakes caused frictional melting along fault lines, producing layers of what is known as pseudotaculite. We call these layers fossil earthquakes. Extending the principle, our fissure here is what one might term a fossil beach. The presence of chiralium in this of all strata cannot be a mere coincidence. It strongly suggests that beaches must have appeared during the Cretaceous-Paleogene extinction event. And not just then. The Chiral Network has recovered data suggesting that similar fossil beaches were discovered in strata corresponding to other extinction events too. That would seem to indicate the Big Five and all other major extinctions were accompanied by the appearance of beaches. In expanding the Chiral Network, you've helped us glimpse a pattern in these scattered points of data. You've furthered our individual research projects and ensured that it is only a matter of time before we recover all we have lost and solve every mystery that remains. But this is only the beginning. See this through, Sam, and there's no telling what we might learn.
Good work. New order available. Please
Okay.
access
Peter Englert for a last meal. Englert's dying? Alright. You know what? I'm curious. Okay. I just want to read this. I'll come back to the other ones later. My dear Mr. Sam Bridges, once again it is I, Peter Englert, and once again I must implore you to fulfill an urgent request. I speak, of course, of pizza. Before you declare me unforgivably selfish, know that on this occasion I write to you on behalf of my elderly father, who has been fiendishly out of sorts of late, and has even divulged to me his dreams of the beach. You can imagine how I felt upon hearing such dreadful news. I fear he may not be long for this earth, and that being the case, I cannot bear the thought he might shuffle off this mortal coil, having never sampled the transcendental delights you deliver. Could you help me grant him this final kindness by ferrying the dish in question from Mountain Knot City? My father has often spoke of his fondness for salami. If you could ensure that this Last Supper is topped with a copious serving... Hang on 1 second, I'm going to have to give a few tries to read this one. If you could ensure this Last Supper is topped with a copious serving of said sausage, he would die a happy man indeed, I am sure. Yep. Okay, so it's not Englert that's dying, it's his friggin' non-existent dad. Fine, Englert, I'll bring you your salami pizza. Sorry. Copious servings of said sausage. That's an amazing line. I won't read the other ones until later. Once I get to the Paleontologist. Okay, that funny interlude having been dealt with. I've got to get... Well, first of all, let's see what we've got. No Sam orders. We've got some... What the friggin' hell is this? Supply request.
Supply request. Up for taking care of it? Thanks, Sam. We could use more people like
Hang on, I hadn't said anything at all. Supply requests are made by other players for weapons and equipment to be delivered to a specific location. Once delivered, these items will be provided to the player who made the request. The Pet Devils here wants a level or 10 level altering skeletons to your safe house. No. Like, even could I make 10 actually? Sorry, just curiously. I've got to get rid of this bomb. But if I had like 10 all-terrain skeleton level 3s, that was it, right? I can only make 2 here. You have to find some other task to do that. I don't have the ability at present. Harmon's lab. Alright, if I come back to here, I'll probably deliver the beach-related art to Heartman's lab, but I'll leave this for now. We'll just stick the floating carrier in the private locker and be on our merry way. And what I'm going to do, it's not really going to matter. If I set down a timefall shelter in this region, by the time I get to the Paleontologist, this will be back to 0 again. So I might as well just head straight to the Paleontologist now and damn the... No. Damn the quality of the crate. I wanted to send this hill, I think, so I'm going to head down through here and to these plains. There will almost certainly be BTs between me and where I need to go, so just don't get knocked over. Or fall over, because the antimatter bomb is completely ruined. Any bump could set it off. Even your waggling around so much is probably a bit dangerous. Alright, that wasn't so bad. Nowhere near as bad as I thought it might be. Oh, I'm on the edge. Need another skeleton while I'm down here, by the way, the Paleontologist. Cypher sore eyes. No BTs still.
Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
And here's your antimatter bomb. I'd like to get this off my back. Can't tell you how pleased I am to not be holding an antimatter bomb quite so close to my person. Though I'd like to see it go off, if you don't mind.
Much appreciated, friend. Thanks to you, we can finally move ahead with the dig. I swear, this place is bad enough without having to worry about getting asphyxiated. Not that I need to tell you. You did it after all. Though I can't for the life of me imagine how.
Luck, I think. I just took the right course on that occasion. I wouldn't want it to be more than 40% damaged. There we go. I thought I'd heard that song before. Then again, they all sound very similar. Not a lot of variety in Low Raw's songs. All of it's going into cargo condition. Come on, give me another number in cargo condition. Come on. Ah, very annoying.
You can set up the Chiral Network while I work.
Will do, Chief. God, he's crying so much. I imagine it feels like onions being cut. Being in the room with the Chiral Network setting up and that allergic reaction. It's like painful to your eyes. Paleontologist has joined the UCA. Oxygen mask. Alright, that one I'll probably need. Hermetic grenade level 2, finally! Interview with the paleontologist. And a generator, I need that. Area's now connected to the Chiral Network. Cool.
Anyway, as it turns out, Sam Bridges, I have a favor to ask. A local porter was on his way here with something very valuable, but dropped it en route. It's a 200-million-year-old Ammonite, which looks, he says, almost as if it were still alive. He apparently stumbled across it in a boulder field, which had previously been hidden beneath a
How'd he
glacier.
date it?
That's not the half of it. The man claims this Ammonite has an umbilical cord. An umbilical cord.
Living rock or a
It's
fossil?
skeptical, but the specimen merits study, and I wasn't about to leave such delicate work to an amateur. So I asked him to carve out the whole surrounding chunk of rock and bring it here to me. Naturally, I wanted to compare it with contemporary specimens in the vicinity, which is why I had him excavate a number of those in addition to the one he told me about. But what does a dumb fuck go and do? He loses the whole shipment.
Okay.
Didn't even have the good sense to mark which container had the Ammonite.
Bring them all back, in short.
The
Fine.
cargo was supposedly lost in the area to the southwest, where toxic gases have a tendency to build up.
Hence the oxygen mask. I got it. It's all coming together.
The scanner is broken, and there's no way he can recover the shipment. But you could track it down.
Of course I
To
could.
protect you against the fumes, I'll provide you with an oxygen mask, just to be safe. You can pick it up when you accept the order.
That fossil could represent an epical discovery.
Epical, that's a lovely word you've just used there. I approve of that. Viviparous.
Is unheard of. And
Your
if it
vocabulary
indeed
is on point.
200 million years old. It would also correspond with the end Triassic extinction, another one of the big five. Could the umbilical cord be connected to the beach? We must recover that cargo at all costs. It could provide a vital clue to the mechanisms underpinning the Death Stranding. We're so close. So very, very close to grasping the true nature of the phenomenon. Hurry, Sam. We cannot risk that Ammonite being lost.
Right, on it.
Good work. New order available.
And with an oxygen mask this time. What have you got in terms of other orders? Nothing. Recover the ammonites. It's a big, chunky area you want me to search around for, but... done. Shouldn't be too much difficulty, really.
An oxygen mask, huh? Good idea. It'll filtrate the air and keep you breathing normally. In addition to protecting you from toxic gases, it'll also help to reduce fatigue from strenuous activity, making it easier to keep your balance. If it didn't have a limited battery life, I'd tell you to keep it on the whole time. But it does, so don't.
Thanks, Mama. Heartman's got your corpse, by the way. He's a little hands-on with it for my liking, but we'll ignore that. You've already got one in supplies, so I'll just use that one. Put that one on. My god, that is quite the mask you've got there. Ladders, ladders, ladders. I've got enough. Climbing anchors, I've got one of on hand. All these are quite damaged. In fact, I'll place these in the private locker and get a couple of spare fresh ladders. On the from the cargo shelf. Barring that, should be all good.
Order assigned.
Thank you. And there's the mask. It makes you look like an astronaut. Righto. Lots of special alloys around here. I need this. And probably a change of boots. Fairly soon. I probably need a carrier, don't I? Let's actually do that before I forget. Let's get a carrier. If I've got this much rock to haul around, best not on my back.
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
I'm probably going to go to the moon before the end of this game. I need a floating carrier just here. Thank you very much. Carry that on the back for now. I can always deploy it. Keep the mask on. At least he doesn't wear the otter hat with the mask. That's very convenient. Don't have to wear that damn otter thing. It's always been bugging me. He looks so silly with it on. But if I fall in the water, I'll be glad of it on. Though, I don't anymore. I fall in the water twice, maybe. I was glad that I had the otter hat on the first time I actually fell in the water in earnest. Veteran Porter. Definitely want that piece of cargo. It's medium-sized, but hey. Okay, they're all down there. I'm going to need a climbing anchor to get down there. I'll grab it on the way back up. Which makes me think that I'm not really going to be able to haul it up with the floating carrier. There might be another way down. Someone's left a chiral bridge there. Very nice of them. There we go, that's what I want, I think. As close to that as I can manage. Seated somewhere a little bit more. Try that. Plonk. Right. That'll do. Hopefully the floating carrier will be able to follow me up here. Maybe we'll test that out first. I need to press B to drop that. Alright, just a quick little test. See if it'll follow me up this ladder. Nope.
Stretched it too far.
Maybe I'll leave it down there. Let's just grab this stuff. Okay, I'm fine. It's not hurting me because I've got Dealing with toxic gas. This is VOG. An oxygen mask must be worn to protect you from these effects, but this will be utilizing battery. So let's make it quick. Alright, got it all. Let's get out of here. We'll leave the floating carrier down here. I thought I could carry it. I didn't think it'd be in a crater. I thought it'd be over a very wide area. In any case, it's not that much weight, as it turns out. I've been fairly lacking on wanting to big stacks on my back of cargo. Anything that goes over my head, I try to find another way to... Actually, even then, like, there's no reason I can't take that as well. Alright. Okay. Don't need to wear this now, so take it off so it saves battery. That cargo for the veteran porter. Definitely want to take that and meet the veteran porter. No idea where he is. But it'd be cool to see him. Where are you located over here? Alright, that's one of the areas. I definitely want to fill that out. This one's annoying me, and this one in the middle here that I can't seem to find cargo for. Very much annoying me, but the veteran porter I can fill out. Just in case I fall over, I'll move everything around so it's a bit more balanced out. I'm gonna need to take a rest soon. Might need to just sleep on the ground here. Somewhere if I can find a timefall shelter. Preferably. No one wants to go to sleep and wake up in the middle of a timefall, having been aged 400 years. By the way, I owe you for the generator.
Thanks for the help. Today's a good day. This one's for you. Thanks for the help.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked. Cargo verified.
Can I nick a ladder? Actually, I don't think I can fit in there at the moment. Probably got some more on the cargo shelf still. So you get the majority of the bulk off my back. Alright, that was easy enough.
Delivering cargo.
You found it.
It was just outside your door, man.
I have to see it.
It was a hop, skip, and a jump from your front door.
It really is immaculately preserved. Uncannily, even.
I'm surprised he was so bothered about the guy dropping it back there. It was just there. Just there. I could have thrown a rock and hit one of these. Less than 500 meters away. Good arm. New interview data required. Neanderthals are not extinct. Well, they're sort of still part of our genome. I suppose that's technically not inaccurate. Heartman's theory of evolution, and umbilical cords in Devonian era fossils. We'll get to that. And there's 3. Volcano orange from the Paleontologist. And stuff. Still enough material for cargo condition. That's annoying me. That sliver for cargo condition would get me up to 50.
Thanks for bringing in that lost shipment, Sam.
You're welcome.
Yes, it did indeed include an Ammonite with a bona fide umbilical cord attached. I've already sent some images and a preliminary analysis to Heartman via the network. Interestingly, it seems the surrounding strata contain traces of tar, which lines up with one of his theories. Anyway, I know you only just brought this Ammonite here, but I'd like you to deliver it to a colleague of mine, an Evo-Devo biologist. Lately, she's taken an interest in the tar, and I think she'd be eager to examine this particular specimen.
It's quite remarkable, and that's to your credit. To clarify, she has been studying how the tar may have influenced the development of various organisms. Accordingly, I would ask that you also recover the tar collectors deployed near her shelter, and deliver them along with the Ammonite. It would be too dangerous for her to attempt to retrieve them herself, which is why we must impose upon you. By aiding her research, we may yet inch closer to unraveling the secrets of the Death Stranding. We've already made so much progress with the data recovered by the network. With your continued help, I know we can accomplish even more.
Good work.
Okay.
Order available. Please access delivery terminal for further info.
I probably want to get to the veteran porter before I do this, don't I? Yeah, that's away from where I want to go. This can wait. I'm going to run out to the veteran porter. Standard orders. More retrieval of bacterial stolen by terrorists. There are terrorists out here, apparently. Insect-based foodstuffs and time-sensitive insects from a hot environment. But I'm going to ignore all of that. And take this lost cargo to the veteran porter. Who I have absolutely no idea where he is. That's Heartman's lab. There he is. Damn near 1,000 meters down. I think, no, I can't actually read that. Damn near 1,000 meters away and down 285 meters and up to 122 meters, so, you know, a bit of a journey, but with as little on me as I can manage, it's probably best to go now.